Welcome back. This morning, Grandmama, cover your eyes. We're celebrating a hometown champion who's making some big moves on the national stage.
WWE superstar Trick Williams, also known to many here in South Carolina. We're about to put your government name out there. You ready? Patrick Belton is fresh off a major title win, capturing the WWE US Championship and continuing his rise as one of the biggest names in professional wrestling.
Now, before the spotlight of the WWE, he was a South Carolina Gamecocks football player and a product of Keenan High School, where many still know him as Matrix with Belton.
Well, now he's representing Columbia on one of the world's biggest entertainment stages. So joining us this morning is Trick Williams to talk about his championship journey.
That's right.
Listen, he came with the shirt off
That's
today.
right. I only got 3 shirts and then the dry cleaning, so you know what I mean? Y'all got to bear with me. But straight out of South Dak and don't know how to act, Trick Williams back right here to the 803. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. All right, so we've been talking a little bit about it. How does it feel to be back home?
Oh, man, it feels great, man. I saw my mama last night, my pops. Took them out for Mother's Day, you know what I mean? Ate some good food. I can't eat like I used to eat, you know what I mean? I used to go to Kiki's Chicken and Waffles back in the day.
Come on.
I got to put down the red velvet, you know what I mean? I got to keep my abs. I got to keep my abs.
Right.
Meanwhile, Kiki, I'll be over there later on today. All right, so
See you later, Kiki.
as a Columbia native, you know, bringing back home this title, how does it feel and what type of inspiration do you hope for the younger children who are natives of Columbia and they see you, they were in the same hallways that you are in, and now you know you're on the big stage now?
That's right. It means everything. I mean, I came back 7 months ago. We went to the township, and you know my family was there. I remember my pops telling me, he said, "Son, 42 years ago, I was those little kids on the front row trying to see Andre the Giant, trying to see Ric Flair, and now I see all those kids going crazy for you." And it hit me. I'm like, man, representation matters so much. You know what I mean? They went to the same schools. They grew up on the same street, so they can relate. And they see somebody doing something pretty cool. I mean, everybody could be champ one day. You know, you stick to it, you keep God first, and see what happens.
Absolutely.
And yeah, you know, Carolina's known for wrestling Flairs, Hardys.
That's right.
Shelton Benjamin, Big Show.
Yeah.
And now we have a new crop of talent with yourself leading the way, Javon Evans.
Javon Evans.
Jackson Drake up in NXT.
Okay.
Academia just got signed WEID. And of
Carolina boys.
Of course, Jada Stone, fellow Midland's girl out in TNA.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Ridgeview
That's
Drag.
awesome. That's right.
So y'all making big moves in the Midlands.
Carolina on top.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're continuing your career, tell us how you're using your South Carolina roots to really help propel you forward. Because you learned, I mean, this is home. You've learned so much here.
This is home. I think it's authenticity. You know what I mean? Like, before I do something and before I go out and say something wild on TV, you know, I always think, is the crib going to clown me for that? If they going to clown me, then I try not to do it. You know what I mean? But it gives me that swag and that aura, that confidence, because I know where I'm from. I know who I am. I know what I represent, so it makes it easy.
Absolutely. And let's talk about that pipeline for you going into the WWE. Obviously, it wasn't as traditional as, you know, some other folks here. You started here at USC playing football.
Right.
How did you make that transition?
Yeah, man, it took a lot of hard work. You know, I walked on to the University of South Carolina, transferring from Hampton University, then found my way to the Philadelphia Eagles camp, and balled out there. And then one day it was just over with. And I got an email from WWE asking, "Hey, are you interested in trying out for the WWE?" I said, You gonna pay me to talk trash?
Right.
And take my shirt off?
Yes.
Sounds amazing.
Yes.
I would love to. How do I get there as soon as possible?
Right.
And I've been wrestling ever since.
Did you ever think that your career would take off the way it has in the WWE?
I hope so.
Okay.
You said period.
You know, like, I was hoping so. You know,
Yeah.
like, I grew up, I watched the Attitude Era. You know, Stone Cold, The Rock, you know what I mean?
Same.
All these guys. So my first cuss word, I ain't gonna say it, but I opened a can of whooping at 3 years old. You know what I mean? So, like, seeing them and watching The Rock, the way they can control the crowd, the way their music drop and the people just go crazy, I said, I want that for myself. And here we are.
And, you know, the WWE is all about those big moments, right? What would you say was your big moment for you? It could be anything. What would you say that big moment for you?
I've honestly had so many.
Yeah.
Like, I'm early in my career, so that's crazy to say. But as of late, the WrestleMania, you know, winning this United States Championship, this gold in front of 55,000. 55,000 champ whooped that trick. You know, it was just a real moment.
Right.
You know, it was really cool.
Yeah, I love that. Also, one of the things I want to talk about when we're speaking of your career and people watch you and they're cheering for you, when you leave the ring, what do you hope the audience gets from you? What is the type of feeling that you want them to feel after they see you compete and get up there and talk your trash?
Yeah, I love that. But my personal mission statement for myself, every room I walk in, I want to light it up. I want people to feel good, feel better about themselves just because, like, you know, they had an interaction. Like, man, that brother right there, you know, his light shining, and I want my light to shine too. Even if that's just one person, I mean, that's great. So that's what I get to do on Fridays now, you know what I mean? When that music play, I'm gonna come out and be looking good, you know, I'll be shined up, you know? Everybody gonna be feeling it. So,
Lemon pepper steppers on.
I got my lemon pepper steppers.
Hey, got the lemon pepper steppers. We love to see. Okay, so before you enter the ring, like, what is going on in your mind? How do you get yourself hyped up? Like, take us through those few moments before you step on that ring.
Yeah, before I step out into the ring, what I do is I grab the best mirror, and I look. Now turn to the other side. Then I say, let's go.
Let's go.
I just got to make sure I look good.
Okay.
Absolutely. So obviously we see confidence
Right.
is a big thing for you.
Big.
You need it.
Absolutely.
It's imperative. You got to
Absolutely.
have confidence.
So, okay, talk to me. How did you build your success off of your confidence?
Man, I think it's because I lost so much. As crazy as that sounds, because when you can lose, and you wake up the next day and you're okay, you're like, well,
Wasn't that bad? At least you didn't die.
you know what I mean? I'm still here. You know what I mean? So I think, man, when you build off of wins and losses,
Yeah.
you just find yourself like, man, I'm unbreakable. You know, my mom, she told me something at my lowest point, probably, like leaving Hampton University. She looked at me, she said, you're a king created by God Almighty. Yes. Never forget who you are, whose you are, that can't break you. And then now, no matter what happens, I'm like, I'm gonna be okay. You know what I mean? So you might as well pop off and talk trash and let people know.
I love, listen.
I love trash talking. Never hurt nobody.
Can you put me on your mama's prayer list? Because I can tell she
My
be in the
mama's a
prayer
fan of y'all.
closet.
My mama loves y'all. She watch y'all all the time. She does.
We love her. Yes, we love that. I love that. Because I'm going to tell you, a mama prayer,
It'll get you far.
That's
It'll
going to get you far. I
That's
love
why
that
we
so
here.
much. And I know a big thing for you is making South Carolina proud. How does it feel to know that, like, so many people in our hometown are like, Treg. What's
You know,
that feel like?
It feels so good. I think I'm gonna do something special. Because I wore number 15 at the University of South Carolina.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you 15% off at this Friday night SmackDown. You type into the promotion code. You go to Ticketmaster. You give us your dollars. We make you holler. You type in lemon pepper. You can see the Trick Williams section, the lemon pepper stepper section. You get your ticket 15% off.
15% off. Let's talk about
The
it.
lemon pepper stepper
The lemon pepper
section.
stepper section.
Say that 5 times
Absolutely.
fast.
Now, you got this nice piece of jewelry around your waist, right? So you've reached this huge milestone. What's next?
Man, I think we just gotta keep it going. We gotta elevate the brand. We gotta make SmackDown popping like never before. You know what I mean? I want this title right here, the main event SmackDown. I want everybody to want this title right here. We're gonna lift the stakes.
I love that. All right, so talking about being a light, we are so excited for this next portion. So we have Representative Hamilton Grant in studio as well with a very special presentation. Ham, I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Absolutely. So let's continue to talk about it, Trick. One, so South Carolina has 124 members of the House of Representatives, and as stated on earlier segments, we disagree on everything. We rarely agree on anything. But under the rare circumstances last week, all 124 members agreed that you are deserving of this House resolution, and we have a resolution from the state of South Carolina to present to you. We are so proud of all of your accomplishments, straight off the win from WrestleMania, then defending it this past Sunday at Backlash. You are a native son of South Carolina, and South Carolina is so proud of you. So on behalf of those 124 members of the South Carolina House of Representatives, welcome home. You are a South Carolina ambassador, and let's continue to talk about it. Trick shot, there you go.
Yes, what a moment! What a moment!
Oh
How
my
are you
God.
feeling?
Bro, this is crazy, man. I gotta take out the shades. Man, because being from here, you know what I mean, and having a Trick Williams day is just insane.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? This for Keenan. You know, this for Ridgeview. My brother went to Ridgeview.
That's
My little
right.
brother went to Blythewood. You know, my friends went to R&E. My mama went to Columbia High. My dad went to C.A. Johnson. But this for Columbia right here, man. This is crazy.
It's 803 all day.
803
And,
all day.
and I want you to speak to those younger kids at all those schools that you just named,
Yeah.
and talk to them this morning and let them know they can be in your position.
That's right, man. To all the kids out there, just know that it's okay to be different. You don't got to do what everybody else does. You don't got to try to be cool. You can be yourself. You can listen to your parents and know that you are a king or queen created by God Almighty.
That's right.
Never forget who you are, whose you are. They can't break you. Believe that. Walk with your head high in every single room and know that you do belong because you can do whatever. Let's talk about it.
Where is the holy oil?
Where is the offering plate?
We're going to get it started in here.
Okay, he knocking down folks and dropping gems. I mean, I love that so much. You are so deserving of this.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Wait, how are you going to celebrate?
He's taking us out to eat.
We got to get a red velvet now. We love it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes,
man.
Representative
So
Grant,
much.
thank you
Always an honor.
for this as well. And my friends, we are going to put this interview on our website, WLTX.com. And remember, we have a living